Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are exploring one of the most mind-bending questions in all of science. Is time travel actually possible? We have seen it in movies, we have dreamed about it, but what does real physics say? Let's find out. Imagine waking up and realizing you've been dead for 73 years. Your face is in a museum, the streets you once knew are gone, and somehow you're alive again. Welcome to the terrifying idea of time travel. To understand time travel, we have to start with a simple question. What is time really? Most of us think time flows from past to present to future. But according to Albert Einstein, time isn't a river. It's part of a four-dimensional fabric called space-time, where space and time are woven together. And here's the twist. Gravity can bend that fabric. Imagine placing a heavy ball on a trampoline. The surface curves. That's what massive objects like planets and stars do to spacetime. And when spacetime bends, time itself slows down. This was proven in one of the most famous experiments in physics. Two atomic clocks were synchronized. One stayed on Earth, the other flew on a high-speed jet around the planet. When the plane landed, the airborne clock was running slightly slower. Just a few nanoseconds, but enough to prove that motion and gravity can alter time. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station experience the same effect. Every day they orbit Earth, they move so fast that they age about 0.01 seconds less per year than we do down here. It sounds tiny, but it's real time travel, forward in time. So, yes, time travel into the future already happens, just not in the dramatic way Hollywood shows it. But what about traveling backwards in time? Could you go back to 1999 or stop a mistake from ever happening? Theoretically, maybe. Einstein's equations allow for something called closed time-like curves, paths through spacetime that loop back on themselves. In simple terms, it might be mathematically possible for time to fold over, creating a cosmic shortcut. A wormhole. A wormhole is like a tunnel connecting two distant points in spacetime. Picture folding a sheet of paper in half. Poke a hole through both ends. Now the two distant points touch. If one end of that tunnel exists in the past and the other in the present, in theory, you could step through and arrive years earlier. It sounds incredible. But there's a problem. Wormholes, if they exist, would be unstable. They'd collapse instantly. To keep one open, you'd need a mysterious force called negative energy, something scientists have never actually discovered. And even if we could somehow stabilize the wormhole, there's another nightmare waiting, the paradox problem. Imagine you travel back and prevent your grandparents from ever meeting, then your parents wouldn't be born, and neither would you, which means you couldn't have traveled back to stop it in the first place. That's the grandfather paradox, and it tears logic apart. So, how does the universe deal with contradictions like that? Some scientists believe it simply doesn't allow them. According to the Novikov self-consistency principle, events in time are fixed. If you went back, you could be part of history, but you could never change it. You might cause the very events that lead to your own journey, a loop that's already written. But not everyone agrees. Quantum physics adds another layer of mystery. At the smallest level of reality, particles don't behave logically and they exist in multiple states at once until they're observed. That's the many worlds interpretation. It says every possible outcome of every event actually exists in a different universe, which means dash dash. If you travel back in time and change something, you don't alter your original timeline, you simply create a new one. In one reality you went back, in another you never did. Infinite version of the universe, all happening simultaneously. So maybe time travel doesn't destroy logic, it just branches reality. So where does that leave us today? Scientists at CERN, MIT and NASA are still searching for clues. Physicists are studying how quantum entanglement links particles instantly across huge distances, as if space and time don't even matter. Others are looking deep into black holes, cosmic monsters so dense that time slows almost to a stop near their event horizon. Some believe black holes could be natural gateways, bending space and time in ways we can't yet imagine. The challenge is getting close enough to one without being torn apart. There are even experiments with light speed particles like muons that show how moving fast literally slows time. If one day we find a way to travel near the speed of light, we could leap forward centuries while only aging a few days ourselves. Think about that. Leave Earth in 2025. Return in the year 3000. Everyone you know is gone. Civilization has changed. You're a traveler out of time, but technically you never left. But maybe time travel isn't just physical. What if it's mental? Some scientists and philosophers believe that time isn't something we move through, it's something our consciousness creates. Every moment, past, present, and future, might already exist. We only experience it in sequence because our brains are wired that way. That means, in some deeper sense, every version of you might still exist right now. Past you, present you, future you, all connected by one thread of awareness. So maybe the real key to time travel isn't a machine, but a shift in perception. Because if all moments exist simultaneously, time travel might simply mean learning how to access them. Closing, the big question: whether through wormholes, quantum particles, or consciousness itself, time travel continues to be one of the greatest mysteries of existence. Science hasn't proven it possible yet, but it hasn't ruled it out either. And maybe that's what makes it so haunting. Because every second that passes, every heartbeat, every choice dash dash is shaping the timeline you're living in right now. The future isn't something you reach, it's something you are creating, one second at a time. So tell me, if you could travel anywhere in time, where would you go? Drop your answer in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more journeys beyond the age of science and imagination. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep your mind open to the impossible.